It's your host, Gaming Camper Dad, and I'm back with another live stream for the drive home from work. Got an early start today, getting out early. So 2 hours, we'll be home about midnight. For a lot of you, that's late, but for me, that's early. But I'm back live streaming. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. Hopefully, you guys can join and chit chat with me and talk about whatever you want to talk about. But yeah, let's see how this goes. This is earlier than I usually do, so maybe I'll pick up a new crowd. Usually I'm doing this at like 1 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, what's up, man? Did that stuff go through? I guess it didn't. If you're messaging me here, I'll take a look at it when I get home. It's not too bad, bro. Just chilling, just going home finally. Long day at work, a long day ahead of me tomorrow. All right, let's go. Do it to it. Da ba ba ba. I'll be streaming tomorrow on Twitch. I will be streaming tomorrow. Oh, my truck. Maybe that's the sound. Good, man. He's good. He's probably going to bed now. Uh, he's sleeping, getting stuff done for school. He's got swim practice this week. He's got karate, all that stuff. Man's putting L's in the chat. L. That's all right. Spamming the L's. Junior. What's next? Are you gonna spam 6-7? Probably. W's. Oh, okay. Switch it up to W's. Dubs in the chat. Hello. What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing? It's the chat to drive home. We're going to be talking about Five Nights at Freddy 2, the movie. My personal opinion on the movie. We'll also talk about other games and stuff like that. So, how's everybody doing today? Yeah, man. Five Nights at Freddy 2. I took my son to go watch it on Sunday. He loved it, but he got scared, so he ended up sleeping with my in-laws upstairs because he was too scared to sleep in his own bed. So probably not the best thing to do when your kid's 9 years old, but he wanted to go watch it. He was begging me for it. Like, Dad, take me to Five Nights at Freddy 2. I swear I won't get scared. Oh, there he went. I will say, and I agree with my son from our live stream last night. It was definitely scarier than the first one. It definitely had more of a scare factor, I think it did. So, but it was a good time. Blaine, yep, W son. Best son in the world, man. Wouldn't trade him for anything else. So, he enjoyed himself. Matthias, dude, that's my gamer tag's name on Xbox. Nice. So yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I didn't expect it to be like an Oscar-nominated movie, but for a video game adaptation, it was pretty good, right? It was fun to watch. It's definitely something to enjoy. It's definitely got the scares. It's got a mixture of the kid factor and the adult factor. The jokes were pretty good. I thought overall the movie was good. I give it a solid 7 out of 10. Right, maybe 8 out of 10. It's not something I'm gonna like desire to go watch again, but I think it was better than the second one. And of course, they gave a little teaser to a possible third movie, which I kind of expected as much. So, so do you think your skin liked it, or you do mean my kid liked it? I know my son liked it. He just got scared. There was a point where he was in the movie theater, and we're in a nice movie theater with the reclining chairs and the heated seats. He's like, "Dad, I'm cold. Can I have your coat?" I'm like, "You were not cold. You were just hiding because you saw the freaking marionette doll come running down the hallway and scared the shit out of you." Purpose of the USA is to serve his. Oh my God, I'm not getting into politics, my man. I could care less about politics right now. I avoid politics as much as I can on this channel. I've only done one live stream about politics, and that was on a rant about it. Jesus loves you too. Did I just swear? I did, probably. You're scared, you're already lost. If I'm scared, I'm already lost. Scared of what? Oh, the emotes. Love it. Talking my mind? I talk my mind anytime I want. I just prefer to avoid politics. I just hate politics in general. I think most people nowadays play to one side or the other, and one side will tell you one thing, the other side will tell you the other. But let's be honest, with the American political system, it's the two separate wings on the same bird. None of the politicians give a shit about the people. They're in there to make money, get power, and everything else in between. They could care less. Bottom line, and they're telling you to hate this side or hate that side because they don't believe in your beliefs and they don't believe in that belief or whatever it is. It's all bullshit. It's all about them making money and them keeping themselves in power. Bottom line. So whether you agree with me or not doesn't really matter to me because that's the fucking fact. Jesus does love you all. I will say that. Jesus loves you and Jesus will always love you. But anyway, I think Five Nights at Freddy 2, as a movie, was a pretty good video game adaptation movie. Uh, there hasn't been that many, in my personal opinion, that has been as good as that one, but I think there'll be better. Welcome to the chat, you all. So what? So you're in your car? Yes, I'm in my truck. I'm driving home. I got a 2-hour commute home every day, up and down, to go to work. So I like doing this. It's kind of like my therapy to talk to people, chit chat, see what everybody's thinking about, what they're talking about. Although I don't really like talking about politics. I'm not, I don't overly shy away from it. Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's what you got to do. Got to provide for my family, my wife, my kids. My in-laws live with me, so I take care of them. But that's how it goes. You do what you have to do for your family every single day. So that's what I try to do. Oh man, I got 38 people here watching me. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? It can be stressful, sure. I'm sure there's a lot of men out there and women that unfortunately they have to sacrifice to, you know, provide for their families, and this is part of one of those sacrifices that I have to do in order to provide for my family. It's a hard day. Bro, you had 2 and have 40 now. I guess whatever I'm talking about, the algorithm throwing me out there. I'll take it. So, I mean, it's one of those things that I think, as as a husband and as a father, I got to do what I got to do what's best for my kids, or for my kid and my wife, right? And now for my own, right? So the way my company has given me this opportunity to work 2 hours is, it's a sacrifice, but it's something that's worth the sacrifice. I'm just hoping that I continue to provide the best life I can for my family and try to be a positive influence for my son and my wife and my friends around me. So, thanks, man. I appreciate the like. In all honesty, I think nowadays there's so much negativity out in the world, especially like on the internet. Like, I hate to be that guy, but a lot of live streams I see, a lot of times it's either mindless stuff that comes out. People are just doing weird stuff. There's one live stream I saw where there's like 2,000 people watching it, and it was just a couple doing, just saying ooh woo, right? I mean, that's you, do you, right? But it's like, you're not even talking to people. You're just doing ooh woo, and then people are just sitting there watching. I don't know. Maybe it's like watching NASCAR. You don't really watch NASCAR to watch the race go around in circles. You watch NASCAR to see the cars crash. So, so, but, and then the other live streams you see is just like people who are like out in the street. Some of them are just bothering the shit out of normal people who are just trying to have a regular day and get through their week, and they're just in their face about something that most normal people are just like, dude, I just want to get to work, go home, like have a drink, and just chill out from the stresses of life every day. Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing? So that's one of those things. Like, I don't get it. In all honesty, like I sit there and just wonder, like, why is there so many streams where they're super popular and they're like super, like, I don't know, negative about things, or just like the worst things you want to see from people. I don't know. It's wild to me. And on top of that, you got people who will do like the prank videos. I remember like pranks were big on YouTube when I was younger, and most of them were pretty harmless. But nowadays, a lot of the pranks, they're not they're not harmless. They're just dicks. Like guys being like straight assholes to people. I'm sorry if I'm cussing, but that's just how I feel. Like people are just trying to have their day, and then somebody's coming in there and like making their day, and they just want to have like, dude, can I just get through my day? Can I just about this? Like I just want to like get through my shift and go home. Dude, I love the people chatting in here, dude. I love it. Keep chatting away. Keep talking to each other. That's what I want. I want talk. I want chat. Right? And that, for me, like doing the live stream is just me chit chatting, talking. I had a live stream where I talked to a lady, and I just talked about how me and my wife met. How we went through all the stuff we went through, and it was a real nice conversation. She was having her, I think, her 81st birthday, and it was going to be her and her husband and her family all together, like, and it was something beautiful to talk about. It's really nice to have things like that. You know what I mean? God damn, dude, I got 99 people in here. That's awesome. What's up, everybody? Oh, dude, Blaine, you are awesome, dude. Throw that stuff in the chat. Love it. No. And doing this and then video games is like my stress relief, my time to get away. So doing this drive, right, and doing this live stream when I drive home, it's really nice to get in here and chat with people. And then when I'm at home during the day or on the weekend before I have to go work my second shift, I'm able to video game and stream and have a little fun doing that, and it's a great time, to be honest with you. And I really got back into video games doing this. I mean, my son was the reason why I started streaming and doing this because for about 8 months out of the year, I live in another state 5 days a week. Now, I know it sounds like I'm divorced from my wife, but we're not divorced. I just have to live 5 days a week in another state during from the spring through the fall. So it's not too hard of this drive, right? So my son doesn't get to see me 5 days a week. So I only get to see him on the weekends, my wife on the weekends. So for a while, for the last 2 years, my son kind of was upset not seeing me that much. So then he started watching YouTube and live streams and stuff. And he said, Dad, I want you to start live streaming so I can at least watch you. So that's what made me start live streaming and start game streaming and stuff like that. So when I'm not home, he just turns on YouTube and watches me live stream. So, oh, nice, dude. Dude, you gotta you gotta DM me your streamer name on my Instagram so I can follow you on Twitch. So, and today I wanted to talk about Five Nights at Freddy, right? Did you get my question? What was your question? Hold on. So, how was your Thanksgiving? My Thanksgiving was pretty good, man. Funny enough, that was my birthday. So, which sucks because my birthday is like the worst part of my life sometimes because I sit there and like my birthday runs right on Thanksgiving almost every year, and so having a birthday party when I was young was like impossible because all my friends were away or it was like that holiday rush, so it sucked. But this year was fun. I got to sit down, spend some time with some friends, have some good drinks, have a party. Not much of a party, but a party nonetheless. So it was a good time. I liked it. How was everybody else's Thanksgiving? It's Christmas is coming up, dude. It's flying up to it. I felt like this year has just flown by, and I don't get it. It's just nuts. Nice, nice, dude. Yeah, so I had like three Thanksgiving dinners in like a week span. I had one up in Jersey with my grandparents who were like in their 90s. Then I had another one with my wife's friends who are all Bulgarian. And then we had a third one at my dad's place with his new girlfriend. So can't beat it, man. Cannot beat it. How was everybody else's Thanksgiving? How was the holidays? Is everybody getting ready for Christmas? What are we all doing? Oh, dude, thanks for the sub. I loved it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let me ask you guys a question, dude. And I'm going to ask this based on video games. So, what has been your favorite video game this year that's come out? I'm not talking about the Game of the Year awards. Everybody has their own opinion. What was your favorite game that you played this year? Okay, Minecraft, solid choice. Minecraft or Roblox. All right, that's my son's two games. Let's see, Minecraft, Roblox, and Fortnite. That's his three go-tos, man. He loves those games. Funny enough, he's super good at Fortnite. I don't know why, but he's super good at it. I'd say my favorite games that I played so far this year was I finally got to play Alien Isolation this year, and I did that all in live stream, and that was fun. I really am a big Alien franchise fan, so that was great to play. Silent Hill F was really good. Um, Helldivers was great, and I'm trying to think what else was good. I did a lot of Five Nights at Freddy this year. Like I finally started playing like games, like I said. And I did Five Nights at Freddy. That was fun to play. Oh, my son's 9. Ooh, good lord! I thought I was driving fast. Apparently, I'm driving slow. Good lord! You should be in bed then. What are you doing up at 10 o'clock at night? Ridiculous. Don't be up too late. You got school tomorrow. I'm pretty sure if I saw my son on here chatting me up, I'd be like, boy, you better go to bed. It is too late in the evening. If I catch you when I get home, I'll knock you out, boy. To watch, okay, yeah. Woo. All right, man. Let me get out of the way. Damn. Doing 75. How fast you want to go? Good God. Well, make sure you pay attention to your parents. Don't cause problems. Be respectful. Don't want you getting in trouble. Yeah, for me, I think the best games I had enjoyed this year was Alien Isolation, Silent Hill F. Uh, I mean, I'm a big League of Legends guy, but League of Legends is a constant point of depression. How do I think my Christmas is gonna go? Hopefully, great. Hopefully, it's gonna be a great time. I'm gonna go out, have fun, spend some time with some family, some friends, and hopefully not have to be at work or worry about work. Man, I got 67 people still chilling here. I would have thought you guys would all ran away and run. I would in a heartbeat. To be honest with you, I already have my tree set up, but I still have to do that. I've been lazy. I haven't set up my tree. I guess I'll probably try to do that this weekend and set up a tree. My oh my man, running around town, do 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 do. All right, so I want a new question. What do I want to talk about? Oh my God, can you not be careless douche knockers drive like this? Christ, it's the worst. All right, let me get past this traffic. This is gonna suck. All right, my man, you got to get into this lane, so don't wait till last minute to turn in here. You're gonna crash. Good lord, calls a nightmare here. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, all right. So here's a good question for everybody. Right? What do you think next year's best game is going to be? Now I know most people think it's going to be Grand Theft Auto 6, but I don't know, man. The amount of hype for that game, as long as it's been, I feel like it's a good possibility that game is not going to be, it's not going to hit expectations that everybody has for it. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big Rockstar Studios fan. I love what they've done with Grand Theft Auto series, Red Dead Redemption. Like those are all amazing, amazing games. Roblox too. All right, but I think I have a funny feeling that Grand Theft Auto 6 is not gonna live up to the hype that everybody has been putting on this game for so long. And my biggest concern about it is I'm praying that Rockstar doesn't do it, right? But the way everything has gone with big game studios, it's all like microtransactions. Like everything is microtransactions in games, right? And I have a funny feeling, man, Rockstar is going to be one of those companies that's going to bite the bullet and they're going to put in microtransactions in the game really hard. There was an article out, I want to say last year, where like the CEO of Rockstar was talking about charging people by the hour that they played. So if they played 15 hours, they were going to get charged for the amount of hours they were playing. And to me, that's nonsense. It's crazy talk, right? It's insane. I think Nintendo had something of a microtransaction where I'm not sure if it's Metro Prime or whatever it was, but they recently released a game where like you could pay like $30 to get like some kind of like skin or whatever it was in whatever game, I can't remember. Or you could just grind out the game and beat it. But that's, to me, is insane. It's ridiculous that all these big gaming companies are literally just nickel and diming everybody out there. Xbox Pass is what, $30 a month now, so I'm going to pay $360 a year to play video games, and it's not going to be consistently the same games every year. It's going to be, these flushed out like a rotating games like Netflix. So, oh great, I started a campaign on Expedition 33. Oh well, that game's out for this quarter, so you got to do another one. Well, when is that game coming back? I don't know, a year, 2 years. But you could buy it for $40. I'm already paying $30 a month. Why would I want to pay another $40 for that game? Yeah, but you can, now you can continue the game. It's kind of like, I swear to God, Xbox Pass and PlayStation Premium, it's like crack. the dealers give you the hit, and you get hooked on it, and then you're like, dude, I was playing that game. I had a whole like thing set up. Like, well, the game's out of the quarter, so you're gonna have to either buy the game or start something new. Thank you. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Oh, dude, I enjoyed Five Nights at Freddy playing that game. Me and my son tried to play Five Nights at Freddy 2 the other night, so that was fun. I'll be honest. I really gotta beat Five Nights at Freddy 2 and again get to 3 to 4, I guess the 5, and then the newest one is the Secret of the Mimic or whatever it is. So I gotta do that. I appreciate it, man. So, and that's the thing. Like, video game companies are just slowly just charging you more and more every year, and that's what annoys me. Now, that's why I think the Steam console that Steam is coming out is going to end up changing the whole system, right? Because basically all it is a gaming PC with the ability, and that's the thing, like the Sony exclusives and the Xbox exclusives, they're all going to be on there. The only thing that won't really be on there are Nintendo games. But in all honesty, that's fine. Because Nintendo at least is the least likely to charge you your arm and leg for that stuff, dude. That's why I think PlayStation and Xbox are going to suffer big time. Now, I don't really like the stream or the Steam Deck's controller setup, but that could get changed. if they make it a cross compatibility where you can use like an Xbox controller or a PlayStation 3 controller with the Steam Deck, then it's game over. It's game over because with Steam, when you buy the game, you own the game, right? You're not paying a monthly subscription to Steam, and that's what I like about that. Hey, hey, hey. Dude, the air pressure hit my ears real weird. That was awful. So I think if Steam actually puts out this console and it actually is at a reasonable price, I think it's going to kill the console market for PlayStation and Xbox, and it rightfully should, because I'm sick and tired of having to pay $30 a month for Xbox to play games. And what I really hate the most is like it forces me to update on games that I don't want to play. Like I have the Xbox Pass and I have Black Ops 6, right? And then it was like, oh, well, you have to update to Black Ops 7. So I updated it, and I hate that game. Black Ops 7 is utter trash, dude. Like 100%. What's up, Masterminder? How you doing? Like it's the Black Ops 7 is the worst Black Ops in Call of Duty game I have witnessed. It is such a shoddy piece of garbage. And I get it. You're gonna have the Call of Duty fanboys that love the game no matter what. But in my personal opinion, I'm not a fanboy. I will play whatever game I find enjoyable. I love Black Ops 6. I hate Black Ops 7. It is some of the biggest and honestly utter garbage that has been put out by Activision, which is not surprising because that's what Activision does. They don't innovate. They produce the same stuff, and they hope that it's good enough for people to enjoy. And that's the thing, right? It looks like people are getting bored with me. No. Well, I've been ranting for 30 minutes, so. But that's the thing, right? Activision doesn't give a shit. They just put out the same slop, and they know they're going to have a core group that will purchase the battle pass, purchase the bullshit skins, and they'll do all this nonsense, and it's awful. And to be honest with you, the people that are really to blame for this world we live in with microtransactions, the constant charging people of games and stuff, it's us, the consumers, because we have allowed it to happen. We have gone to this point of complacency of like, well, I guess that's the new norm now. Instead of saying, no, we're not paying for this anymore. We're not doing this. I'll go back to my old system and play that and play games from a disc than go and pay for a subscription to play games that I will enjoy and then have to wait 6 months before I can play them again. It's ridiculous. Oy, 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 oy. Ooh. Shoot it, sir. Shoot it. Sorry, I went on a huge rant. Kind of do that sometimes. Can I play Roblox? I do play Roblox on stream. If you go in my YouTube channel, you'll see some of the recent stuff I've done with my son. You're more than welcome. That's the only time I really play Roblox is to play with my son because my son loves Roblox, so we'll stream that together. That and Minecraft. What, Roblox? It's either a love or hate it. Unfortunately, my son brought me into one game that was basically a meme thing, and it was just people screaming 6-7, and I literally started to have a headache from it. And I'm like, son, I love you. You know you're my world, but God, I want to choke you out right now. Oh, Dead by Daylight's a fun game, dude. I enjoy that game. I'm a big horror game guy, so. But in all honesty, my favorite horror game to play by far that I have experienced has been Alien Isolation, and I'll tell you why. Is because when Alien Isolation came out, and I remember when it first came out, it was the first game that used an AI system to learn how you played, right? So when you play Alien Isolation, the alien learns how you're playing. So if you play like fast paced, aggressive, and try to go through, the alien pops up more. If you try to play super conservative or slow, the alien will pop up in areas where it knows where you have to go. So it forces you to kind of like be adaptive to your environment. I love that game, and it's great. The scares, phenomenal. There's definitely some mods on Roblox that's fun to play for horror. It's a hoot to do that sometimes with him, right? But sometimes he gets into the weird ones, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I love you. This is why you're not allowed to play Roblox unless I'm around, or your mother's around, or our in-laws are around. You cannot play that by yourself. Like, I don't know where you get onto these things, but good lord. Me personally, I like the Minecraft better for him because that pushes his creativity more. And it's definitely when we do that, when we play Minecraft together, we're definitely a lot more into like trying to build and go around and explore. And I really enjoy that doing that with him. So I think that's a hell of a time to have fun. So it's a good live stream. You guys are sticking around, chatting with me, staying with. Hello, hello, everybody sitting here chilling and chatting. Thank you for sticking around. Well, hello, Dada. How you doing? Try putting him on drawing and building games on Roblox. So that's what I'm trying to get him to do more. He's actually pretty good at drawing. So he's gotten into drawing recently, and he'll watch YouTube videos of instructions on how to draw certain characters, and he's a hell of a good artist at doing that. Hey man, welcome, 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 Dada TV. How you doing? First time here. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. We're sitting here for the drive home, chatting away. We're talking about our favorite games. Can't complain, man. I cannot complain. Just out here making my way home. We're all chatting about games and what we like, what we don't like. Roblox has come up. So I gotta download some mods for some games. I get ready to do, I think, a playthrough of Dead Space because I've never played Dead Space. I've seen all the gameplay of Dead Space, but I've never played Dead Space. So I'm gonna do an official playthrough of Dead Space, like I did with Alien Isolation. So I'm gonna see how that game goes. I'm pretty excited about doing that. So I'm looking forward to have that kind of fun, and you guys get to laugh at me being scared or run around and be an idiot. So have you tried periodic table mod on Minecraft? I have not. I did try the cave dweller mod, which was fun. I'm hoping that uh, we get some more time. I think next weekend to do some streaming. Damn, yeah, dude, it went up and down. Like I had a group in, and then I'll have another group back on. Good lord, hello everybody, what's up? How's everybody doing today? I'm really looking forward to next weekend. We're gonna do another stream. We're probably gonna do Five Nights at Freddy. We're probably gonna do some Minecraft again and some Roblox. So we'll be streaming this weekend. Um, During the week, I'll be streaming my own games, which will probably be Dead Space, and probably some League of Legends stuff. So, when is your next stream? My next stream will be tomorrow morning. For Dead Space, it'll probably be around 9:30, and I'll play from 9:30 to 11:30. So I'll play for 2 hours. And then the next one after that will probably be Thursday, around the same time, 9:30 to 11:30, or 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. And then the weekend, we'll probably do a Saturday stream around 5 to 8 o'clock. So if you don't catch me during the week, catch me during the weekend. Or you'll catch me and my son during the weekend. And what me and my son like to do is we do invite people to play with us while we play Roblox or while we do Minecraft. So I'm sorry, man. You're not replying to me. I'm sorry. Did I miss something from you? I'm sorry. The chat's going off a little bit too much. How do you do that? Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, damn, 99 watching that? How do you do that? Honestly, man, I don't know. Sometimes I don't have a whole lot of people, and every now and then, like, I'll start running, and then I get a bunch of people that just show up. I honestly don't know. I mean, I have 3,200 subscribers, so usually, though, when I stream, I'm streaming at like 1 o'clock in the morning, driving home, and this is the earliest I've ever done a drive home stream. So I guess I'm just catching a group of people that are just up late watching. So I'm sorry if I didn't respond to you. I missed that. Yeah. So those are when my next streams are. So tomorrow, 9:30 to 11:30, and then I'll do another one from Thursday, 10 to 10 to 12. A May stream Friday, depends on how things go. And then Saturday we'll probably do another stream, me and him. You got a manager? I have a mod. So Expert's been with me for, I want to say, God, how long has it been, Expert? It's been like 4 months, I guess, since you joined and you started being mod for me on Twitch. He keeps the spammers off my stream. Although I gotta put him as a mod on my Kick stream because I still get a lot of the Kick spam stuff that comes in. Like, oh, looks like you have low view count. You can join this Discord and we can get you this much a month. I used to get it all the time on here too when I started doing YouTube live stream. I would just get random people to be like, "Oh, you seem like your YouTube stream doesn't have many viewers. Would you like to blah 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 for this blah blah?" Christ. Yeah, Expert's my mod. Damn, dude. God, I hate driving this highway sometimes because I'm doing like 75 and I'm getting blown past people doing like 80 or 85. Like, you cannot be in that big of a hurry right now. Yeah, dude, he's a great mod. Absolutely great. By the way, can anybody tell me what the score of the Eagles and LA game is? I'd like to know what that score is at, because the last time I left it was like 9-10, and I'm surrounded by Philly fans, so which don't like me because I'm a Packers fan. At some point, I figured somebody would enjoy probably sitting here looking at my ugly face, or at least staring at this sad case of a streamer. But nonetheless, I thought about selling out and just doing, making weird content so people would just watch the car wreck. But, then I couldn't really be in my professional workspace like that. And I'm pretty sure I would just lose my job. All right. And I got about an hour left to get home. I'm pretty sure if I did so I said earlier in this stream that I found a live stream, and I can't remember what the name is, and I should have subscribed to it, but it was this guy and this girl on there, and all they were doing was standing in their living room with a Christmas tree or something in the background, and the boyfriend was on the ladder, and the girlfriend was doing ooh woo, ooh woo. That's all they were doing, like literally for I sat on there for probably a solid 10 minutes to see if there was anything else they were doing. No, it was literally ooh woo. Oh, chat, are you gonna ooh woo? Chat, that's so amazing. Let me get some more ooh woos. I'm like, is this what? And you know how many people were watching that? 2,400 fucking people were watching these two people go ooh woo, and the guy, I guess he was the hype man or the boyfriend, was like, guys, tell my girlfriend ooh woo, do it, she's so ooh woo, tell her ooh woo. I I literally was just sitting there in shock, wondering how in the hell are these two getting 2,400 people to sit there and just watch it? But like I said earlier, it's like people who watch NASCAR. Nobody sits there and watch NASCAR to watch cars race around a circle for 4 hours. All right, was it 400 laps? They're doing 200 miles an hour, so yeah, 2 hours. I'm sorry, it's like 2 hours. Nobody really sits there to watch the race. They sit there to wait for the car to crash and blow up. That's what they're waiting for. I don't. I mean, maybe one day that'd be nice to have people in here to chat me up. That'd be great to have that many people. Be awesome, right? But I'm not gonna sell out my soul to do ooh woo content or weird shit in order to do that. I like to make jokes, and I don't know. Most of my jokes are about myself. So what are you gonna do? It's kind of how I am. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. I'm gonna pass you because you're driving slow. Now you speed up. I love you. I love you so much, sir, that you drive. You increased your speed as I was passing you, so you can keep speed with me. It's amazing. One second. Oh, I just got over being sick the other day. Literally last Thursday, I could not function as an adult. That's the worst thing when you get into your 30s. Illnesses hit you 10 times harder than when you were in your 20s and in your teens. I'd rather have somebody break my finger than me be sick with the flu for a week. Honest to God, cross my heart, hope to die. I'd rather have somebody break my finger. Not like my thumb, like maybe my pinky finger, all right? Yeah, I'm driving myself, man. Just me. Just me alone in the truck, driving all by myself with my thoughts. Trying to keep myself entertained. You'd be surprised, right? Because I will sit here. This is my biggest problem when I drive home. Because usually, like I said, I do this stream around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Part of the reason is for me to be entertained and entertain you guys, but the other part is for me to stay awake. Because if I'm not sitting here chatting people up, I could put music on or I could put like a podcast on or something, but I start to doze off and get tired driving home. And let me tell you something, 2 hours driving home, I'm going to tell you right now, I have fallen asleep at the wheel before. I have almost crashed. I don't want to die on my way home. So I like doing this and chatting people up because it keeps me awake. It keeps me focused on the conversation, and then it makes me focus on the road. So I would prefer, right, to get home every night, to be with my family, and not for them to wake up in the morning to find out I crashed on my way home. So that's part of the reason why I do stream like this, because it's a nice way to keep myself focused on what's going on here, what's going on the road, what's going on around me. Because I can sit here in the moment and chat. Hey, here's a vehicle broke down on the side of the road with four-way flashers on, right? Just gives me stuff to talk about while I do this drive. Or I get some interesting people and I just chit chat for whatever reason. So I like chit chatting with people. Do 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 do. Oh my goodness gracious! You know what really grinds my gears as of late? So I got Disney Plus not too long ago for my son because my son got back into Marvel and he wanted to watch all the Marvel movies. So I went and got Disney Plus, right? And I got the one with the ads. Okay. There are so many freaking ads that I'm paying for. Like every time I watch a movie, or every time he watches a movie, every like 25 minutes or 20 minutes, here's like 3 minutes of ads, and I'm sitting here like, can we not? Like I don't want to watch this many ads. It's ridiculous, right? So, also what I remembered and what I realized is Disney bought Fox. Like I said earlier in this stream, I'm a big Aliens universe fan, right? I love the whole Aliens, Alien 3. I could live or not, I could take it or not. Alien Resurrection, and everything after that, I don't really like to talk about. But I'm a big Alien fan. I love all the media outside of it, the books, the comics, stuff like that. That's all great stuff. I forgot Disney bought the right bought Disney bought Fox. So there are Fox movies that are on there. So last night I watched, or the last 2 nights I watched Alien, but I had to watch so many freaking commercials. And the worst part is Disney doesn't have the director's cuts of Alien and Aliens, which to me are by far superior films than the theatrical release of Alien. I don't get it, right? My favorite film, period, 100%, my number one. If I could go and watch it all the fucking time would be Aliens. I love that movie. It is phenomenal. The practical effects are amazing. The characters are amazing. The story is amazing. The plot is amazing. You cannot beat that. I love the original Alien, right? The whole purpose, like, I think Alien, the first one, is the perfect blend of a science fiction monster movie film. Okay? Yes, it's a science fiction horror monster movie film. It's a perfect blend, right? And why? Because when you watch Alien, these are normal people. They're not scientists. They're not super experts on alien life forms. They're basically long haul truck drivers in space who get the short end of the stick where their company's like, hey, you know what, guys? Why don't you go over here and see what's over there? Definitely don't have any nefarious things. If one of you get infected with the parasite, right? Because they put Ash on the ship, who was a synthetic. Sorry, I need ice to cool my throat down. They're not prepared for this organism. They're not set. They don't have like real weapons. They're not prepared, right? So that's why that is a great horror science fiction film because they're doing the most logical thing they can do in the situation they have, right? While being fed misinformation from the synthetic that its sole purpose is to keep that organism alive, right? So it's a great film. It's awesome, right? Aliens is a perfect sequel to that because it doesn't play back to the horror element, right? Because that's already been played through in the original Alien. So what do? Do you go back to the a group of people who are unprepared for this? No. What you do is you do a sci-fi action horror film where you have a group of people who are militarily trained to deal with these kind of situations, who then get the shit end of a stick, right, and then have to fight with, what they have left with their training. Oh, all right, Dad, TV. Peace out, man. Aloha, thank you for sticking around and chatting me up. I've got maybe 45 minutes left to travel, so I may end up calling it quits here on the stream here in a few minutes. Luckily, it's only 11 o'clock. It's not too bad. But I want to thank you guys for sticking around, chatting me up. I appreciate it. And for all the other people that have been in and out of the stream, thank you all very much. I appreciate you sticking around, chatting me up, saying hello, throwing me the emotes, throwing me the hearts and the celebrations. Much love to you guys. All right? Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to call it. It's been a good hour. I appreciate you guys. Much love to you. Keep being you. Keep being awesome. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Keep camping.